Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the New Dawn Mining corporate presentation in the AGORACOM online Gold and Commodities Conference. My name is Richard Buzbuzian, and I handle investor relations for New Dawn. I will be making this presentation on behalf of our President and CEO to you today. As well, Ian Saunders, our CEO, will be answering questions posted by you who are watching the presentation at our scheduled time. If you are watching this presentation outside of our scheduled time, please post your questions, and we will be checking over the next couple of days and look forward to providing you an answer to each question posed. Ladies and gentlemen, before I begin, I would like to ask that each of you take 10 seconds to review our disclaimer, which you can review at any time by coming back to this slide. Thank you so much. New Dawn is a Zimbabwe-focused gold producer and mine developer. We are currently in production, and we have increased our output over the past 7 months. We have 800 employees at the mine, and our operations are easily expandable. We have also the support of a significant independent audited resource base. The Turk mine has the potential to produce between 35 and 50,000 ounces of gold per annum. Our team in Zimbabwe is accomplished. We have men and people on the ground. Our CEO, Ian Saunders, has been born, bred, and lives in Zimbabwe there with his family. New Dawn also boasts a very strong balance sheet. We have fully funded CapEx, zero long-term debt, and a solid cash position. New Dawn's objective is to create value for our shareholders to become a mid-tier gold producer. How do we look to achieve this? Firstly, we look to expand production at our Turk mine to realize the underlying value of the asset, that being of a 35 to 50,000 ounce producer. We look to further exploration on our portfolio of properties, all of which have been past producers. And lastly, and almost most importantly, we look to become the consolidator. New Dawn looks to be the in-country natural consolidator of other producing mines and exploration properties. New Dawn has a track record of over 12 years of success and profit at an operating level. The company is extremely well positioned for growth from the mining-led economic recovery of Zimbabwe. Most importantly, the social, economic, and political situation in Zimbabwe has vastly improved since the beginning of the year. Now, Zimbabwe presents a great opportunity for investment in producing gold mines at a very low cost. What is most important to note is that the Zimbabwe dollar is no longer in existence. It has become a dollarized economy. As such, New Dawn exports all of its gold to Rand refineries in South Africa, and we receive 100% of our gold sales in U.S. dollars. It gives me a great deal of confidence and pleasure to introduce to you our management and international board of directors. Firstly, Ian Saunders, our president and CEO, is a resident of Zimbabwe. New Dawn is simply not a company managed by an ivory tower with an operation miles away. Our man, Ian Saunders, is on the ground, and with that brings 18 years of total mining experience, of which 13 years of that experience was at the Turk and Angeles mine. In 2008, Mr. Saunders was appointed as our CEO and director of the corporation. What is also worth noting is Ian Saunders was the past president of the Zimbabwe Chamber of Mines. What this does for New Dawn shareholders is it allows the opportunity for the company to have the expertise of Mr. Saunders, who has seen all the great assets in the country, assets that have not yet received modern mining techniques that could be purchased at significant discount to prevailing market prices. Graham Clow, our CFO, is a chartered accountant with over 25 years of experience, and in 2006 was appointed the Chief Financial Officer of the corporation. As for myself, Richard Buzbuzian, I like to share with you that I have extensive experience in both corporate finance, communication, and investor relations. With this, I've been able to develop some good relationships in Canada, the U.S., and Europe, all of which it brings me great pleasure to bring to New Dawn. Robert Weingarten, our non-executive chairman, was CFO of New Dawn from July of 2000 up until August of 2005. Mr. Weingarten is an international businessman and maintains various business interests. Phil McDonald, another independent director, was the founding partner of Loan Owen Dottie & McCutcheon, and was also a past director of the Vancouver Stock Exchange and brings a great wealth of knowledge and understanding of the Canadian capital markets. Diva Malan is the CEO of a merchant banking firm located in Mexico City. Currently, Mr. Malan serves on the board of many public companies in Mexico and abroad. Lastly, Dr. John North. Dr. North is an international exploration geologist with over 20 years of experience. New Dawn looks to achieve its goals in three ways. Firstly, we look at growth at the Turk and Angeles mine complex. We look to steadily increase production, and we have been hitting these targets as planned. Our first production target of 14,000 to 15,000 ounces of gold produced per annum was achieved in October of 2009. We then expanded the plant to have capacity of 580 tons per day, and we are looking forward to our next realized target of 22,000 to 23,000 ounces of gold produced yearly. Ultimately, management feels that the Turk mine can produce between 35,000 and 55,000 ounces a year, and that represents the true opportunity of the potential of Turk mine. What is most important to note is that cash costs decrease as production increases. In order to get to our goal of a 100,000 ounce producer, we also look to advance exploration potential on our properties, all of which were former gold producers exhibiting excellent exploration potential. And lastly, most importantly, New Dawn looks to position itself as the in-country consolidator and acquirer of other like assets similar to the Turk mine in order to achieve a mid-tier producer status. New Dawn